hoping that I have enough of each color to be able to make this. Yeah, so we'll just have to kind of see, and if not, then we're gonna have to go to Michael's later. But I'm gonna give it a try with what I have now. Right. So what I have this like deep purple color. I know it's a mess. It's fine. I have a deep purple color. I have this like I have two different types of like light lavender purple. They're just slightly different shades. I don't think they're even the same brand, honestly. So I have this purple, which isn't like a lot. And then I have this one, which I like this one a lot. It's more of like a softer lavender, whereas this one's more like a purple purple. It's like this is almost a blue purple. I know that's what it looks like on the screen, but it's not blue purple. It's just purple. And then I also have basic white fluffy yarn, which that should be enough because this will be used for like the accent fluff and ruffles on the Axolotl snuggler. And then I have some other random colors that I could use. It's just I'm not a big fan of them. I have this red, but I don't really have a ton of colors to like go with the red. So I feel like it wouldn't look great, but I have a lot of it. So I'm like, I could definitely get the whole body with this. The other ones I'm not quite sure. It just depends how much it's gonna take. I haven't tried it yet. I've read through the pattern a couple of times, so I feel like I can get away with it, but we'll see. I also have like a little bit of this like hot pink color, and then this random yellow, which I'm probably not going to use because it's actually, now that I'm realizing it, it's a size 7 jumbo, which is a lot thicker than the other ones that I have. They said they used Sweet Snuggles light yarn for their pattern, and they said for pattern testing they don't really care too much about the type of yarn, but I'd like to try to get it close to what the original pattern like picture looks like, or an accurate viewpoint of like what it should look like. I did also purchase on Amazon some big eyes for this project. I didn't have the size that they used in the pattern. They used 30mm eyes, and the biggest that I had was like 16. And I was like, that's just not going to cut it. It's not going to look right. But I'm excited for these because these are big, and then they have like the little color like shoots in the middle. I'll show you. So it's got like a bunch of different colors that you put like behind the eyes itself, and then that's what the color of the eye is. And it wasn't too expensive, which is cool, but I'm hoping that they look okay on it, but we're gonna give it a shot. I need to decide which color I'm doing for the body. I want to do this light purple, I think, and then for like the axolotl, like I don't even know what they're called, honestly. I would put them out and then maybe like around white, or should I flip it and do like dark purple for the body, light purple, and then white, so like it's lighter as you go out. I could do that maybe. I think I'll have enough of the dark. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough of each to do the body. I'm trying to like figure that out. I'm trying to feel which one feels like it's more. It's hard to tell because this one's not wound up at all. But this one feels a little denser, but I don't know if it's just because it's wrapped up. God, that's hard. All right, so if I did this for the body, that for the top, and then white accented, that could be cute. This is becoming a real mess. I'm gonna try the dark purple for the body. I don't think I'm gonna have enough of it. It's really annoying. I think I'll have enough of this though for the body. So I think I'm gonna have to go for this because I think I have a little bit more of this. I think this will make it for the body, and then I don't need as much of it, like the purple for like the antenna and like the other. I don't think it's called antenna. I know that's not the correct term. I don't know what it's called. The little on the axolotl. You'll see. You'll see. I'll use the dark purple for that anyway. And then the outline, like the fluffiness, will be probably the white. Because I feel like that would just match the best. Yeah, because that's going to look weird. Yeah, so I'm just going to stick with the purples and the whites, I think. We're going to give it that a try. If I don't have enough yarn and this isn't gonna work, we'll take a trip to Michael's. But I am gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try with what I have because I need to use up some of the yarn I have because I have way too much yarn in general. My closet is like stocked full to the brim, and it's not like a regular like clothes closet. It's a walk-in closet. I have a walk-in closet full of yarn. So, but I don't have a ton of like the fluffy yarn. I have a lot of acrylic. I have a lot of like the bulkier, like not wool, but like it's just a thicker yarn. But I don't have a ton of like the fluffy yarn. The only other type of fluffy yarn I know that I have is like, it's like the skinny Chanel light by Loops and Threads, which would make the axolotl a lot smaller than what was intended in the pattern, which I could do, but that yarn is very slippery and I feel like it's just not gonna stay together because I've made a plushie out of like that type of like Chanel like velvety yarn before and it fell apart after like, I don't even know, like a few weeks when I gave it to the person. Thankfully, it was a family member and it was a gift. So it wasn't like a customer or anything like that. But I felt really bad because they're like, we didn't even really like touch it. It kind of just sat on their bed and it just like with just little bits of moving it around, it fell apart, which I felt really bad about. So I'm going to try to use this yarn and then we'll just have to go from there and see if that works. I do apologize if the lighting sucks today. It is raining out quite a bit and it's dark, of course. On the day I plan to record on my day off, it's crappy out and I don't have good lighting, but we're gonna work with it. I don't think it's that bad. I also did try to fix the camera quality too a little bit because I felt like my last video, the camera quality looked like crap, like actual like crud. Which it is what it is. It's a learning process. Like I said in my previous video, I'm just kind of like learning how to edit videos and how to like get the quality up because the webcam that I have that I'm using is decent quality. Like it's really decent quality. But the video that I put out, like I don't know what I did. It was probably something in the editing process. I must have messed up the actual like image quality somehow. So I'm going to try to fix that before I release this video, and hopefully the imagery and the video will be of better quality. So I'm gonna get started and I'm just gonna take you guys along with me for this process, and then hopefully we don't have to go out in the rain to Michael's to get yarn.
she's like, so I was waiting here like 3:30, 4 o'clock. We were ready to call, no, and then like, I would get 2 phone calls. And I didn't even know.
Alright, so here is how far we got with this. I got the body done, and again, it's like a snuggler, so it's not really supposed to be like stuffed in the body. Got the front legs on. I got the little like puff collar for the axolotl, and I did finish the 2 feet, which we'll be sewing on later, which is great, and it's looking good so far. Pattern's pretty easy to follow. Bad news is that this is all I have left of the purple, and I still need to make the head. So I have to go to Michael's and hope and pray they have this color or something close to it, like close enough to it. If they don't have that color, I'm gonna have to get different colors and make this again. I'm gonna go to Michael's. We're gonna take a little trip. We're gonna try to find this yarn there so we can finish this guy up today, because that was the plan, was to finish him up today. All right, so we're gonna take a little field trip. Let's go to Michael's. We're here. Okay, so we just got back from a very successful Michael's trip. Had lunch quick, because it was like 1:30 and I hadn't had lunch yet. But it was successful. We found the exact match of yarn to use for the rest of the body and the head for this yarn. Very excited to finish this up. And then I did buy some other yarn that I didn't really need, but I thought was really pretty. So I bought 2 cakes of this Karen Cloud Cakes yarn. It's in the color Saltwater Taffy, and I'm obsessed. Let's see if I can get like a good focus of it here. Like completely obsessed with it. I got 2 of these. Okay. And then I got 2 skeins of the same brand of yarn in the color Royal Treatment. In the blue, I thought that was really pretty too. I got a good deal on these, honestly, because I had a $25 voucher, so I knew I was going to get $25 off my purchase anyway, and I had a 30% off coupon. So for 5 skeins of yarn, I paid like $10. I can't argue with that, you know? That wasn't that bad. And these are really pretty, and I'm excited to make stuff with these in the future. But for now, I'm gonna get back to the axolotl now that I have the rest of the yarn that I need, and get this guy finished up and kind of see the outcome. Yeah, this is the body so far. I'm debating on stuffing it, because in like the pattern she says like you can stuff it. It's like an option, but it's a snuggler, so like technically like that wasn't like required to. But if I stuff it, I don't know if it's just gonna like really mess with it, like the body shape too much. I kind of like the snuggler, so we'll see. We'll see how I feel. I'll kind of like feel it out after I make the head and go from there. But it's looking really cute so far. Really excited to see the outcome. Alright guys, I'm all done with it. We're ready for the big reveal? It's very cute. I love it. I love the way that came out. And it's super soft. It's a snuggler, so the body is not stuffed at all, so you can just kind of like, just snuggle it. That's so cute. It was a really good pattern. I'm not sure exactly when they're going to be releasing it. I want to say some point next week, maybe the week after, depending. But yeah, no, this is adorable. I loved making this pattern. It was quick. I made it within like less than a day. Um, you should check her out. Check out her Etsy shop. I will link that in the description down below, as well as their Instagram. But yeah, highly recommend this pattern when it comes out. Super cute and very quick make, which is nice. Right. That's gonna wrap up today's vlog. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you liked it, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.